Hey everybody, it's August 8th at about 7 o'clock, and I just want to make a few comments about what's been going on in the stock market in the last few days. What you're seeing is a pure fear reaction to events that have been happening all around us. Of course, it was caused by the downgrading of the United States rating from AAA that occurred on Friday. This is something that is so interesting on so many levels because I think the market's reaction is an accumulation of a lot of stress that was built up during Congress's back and forth negotiations over the debt that happened over the last few weeks. Fundamentally, the economy in the United States is actually pretty strong. There could be more jobs created right now. That is a real problem without question. But this type of reaction that occurred in the markets is almost purely emotional. And it's a great lesson for people in their individual economic lives as to how not to behave. Because if all of us behaved in an emotional way in terms of governing our business on a daily basis, nothing would get done. But I would like to say that I think the reaction is interesting on another level, because what Standard & Poor's did should raise a red flag about the way things are being done in this country. There is so much contentiousness and polarization in our Congress and in terms of creating a plan for the future that anybody could agree on. And this is something that can really destroy the American society as we know it. I think we have to rededicate ourselves as a country to some type of cohesive action, some kind of shared belief system that unites us, because right now that doesn't seem to be in evidence. And I think it's also important to point out that there are other countries in the world that are rising really fast. South America is booming right now. The Asian markets are doing pretty well. I think what Standard & Poor's did could be looked at as a favor to the United States. It could be a wake-up call to all of us to get ourselves together and to move forward in a positive direction, because we have a lot of other countries that are not dealing with this type of contentiousness and polarization, and they're going to leave us in the dust just because of that reason alone, not because we don't have the talent, creativity, and drive in this country. Certainly the stock market slide today and over the last few days did nothing to decrease the drive, creativity, inventiveness, and intelligence of the American people. So I think it's really important to think about what lesson can be learned from what's been going on, and also how not to apply the principles of fear in our own individual lives if we want to have a degree of peace of mind and comfort in these times. I know it's hard with all this volatility, but one other suggestion that I can make to all of you would be to try and tune out a lot of the abrasive news concerning this and try to look at it as just part of a cycle and something that's going on. And hopefully we can all learn something from this experience. Thanks so much.